If you have reached this channel, then you're in the right place. Michelle's Kitchen. That's right, Michelle's Kitchen for fun food ideas. And guess what? If you just want to chill, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for instant notifications. So with that said and done, make sure you have a fire extinguisher handy while you enjoy the upcoming video. Hello, my happy eaters. I hope all is well. As you know, you guys are in Michelle's Kitchen, and I hope all is well with you all out there today. Now, guys, today I'm going to be doing a video. Well, actually, I got a video out on Pollock Fish, how to pan sear. But I'm actually going to do a video pan searing the Pollock, but I'm also going to incorporate a red sauce into it as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now this right here, this bag, this is wild caught pollock. I actually got it from Kroger. Bag says mild flavor, delicate texture, and it is boneless and skinless. So it's going to be easy to deal with. This is a good idea for you guys that have small kids. You don't have to worry about bones being in the fish and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already got some ingredients already to the side. I'm actually only going to do 4 pieces of the pollock. You guys can see it here. I actually took this out yesterday and I just left it in the bag. But the instructions as far as how to thaw the fish is on the back of the bag, and it's very, very detailed. I didn't take the fish out. I left it in the vacuum sealed bag, which was okay to me. But I am going to take this out, rinse it, and just pan sear it. Over here, if you guys can see, I have some cornmeal with some flour and just my own little seasonings. I'm going to just go ahead and stir that up there. And I'm just going to drain the fish. I'm not going to per se deep fry it, but I am going to put enough in so at least once the fish is in, the oil will come to about halfway of the fish, and then I'll just flip it. And probably no more than about maybe 5 to 6 minutes on each side, if that. You guys know when I'm in the kitchen, I do a lot of by sight. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with this fish once again. And all right, let's jump in. All right, get these bad boys open up, rinse. Lay them on this towel here so they can take some of that moisture out. I don't know about you guys, but I've really been in the mood for fish lately. Been eating a lot of fish. I usually take some omega supplements, but I am out. So that's one thing about your body. Happy eater, your body will let you know what you need. You just have to pay attention to your body and give it what it wants, and you will be surprised how you'll feel. You have to pay attention. I know we live that busy, hectic life schedule, but guess what? You want to keep your body in top performance at all times. I'm not saying that I'm a guru or a health expert, but I do know this: you have to listen to the body. Yes, you do. Guys, work with me. I try to clean as I go for the most part. I do. A lot of people don't, but I think it's good kitchen practice. All right. Now we've already got some flour here. Like I said, this was probably about a cup and a half of cornmeal, white cornmeal. You can use yellow. And some flour, about a cup of flour. Put a little black pepper and just some just a little seasoning salt in it. Take that fish, just flip it over. Like I said, this is just to get some of that moisture out. This is 4 pieces. Like I said, the instructions as far as this is concerned was on the bag. I got it at Kroger. You can grill it, sear it, broil it, bake it. Just make sure we get that mixture on both sides. And if you got fish fry batter, you can already use it. I also got a video on that as well. Be getting in the kitchen just doing different things. Piece there. Said this is skinless and boneless. And you could saute this bad boy. Putting the flour in there, it's gonna, you know, I guess to me, I'm thinking it's gonna give it a little bit more substance as far as allowing it to hold up. But I am gonna put that red sauce on it, so most people probably wouldn't, because it's like, you know what, the sauce is gonna break down the batter, but it's just something different. There. That yumness, yumness. Now I may let this sit for about a couple seconds, or actually until I finish this, flip it over, and I may go ahead and just apply another coat. Like I can't talk today. Another coat to it. So that first coat is gonna sink in or adhere. Let that sit, and I think that's what I will do. All right, got these floured up, cornmeal flour, and I got my stove on, and I got some old grease that I'm gonna put in here. When I say old, I mean it's been used once. A lot of people do that. A lot of people just use fresh grease, oil, or whatever. It's totally up to you. But these are the Pollock fillets here, and like I said, there are 4 of them. So I got my skillet getting hot. One thing that I do like about using previous oil is the fact that it's already seasoned. So therefore, when you do season your next batch of fish, be conscientious that you don't put too much seasoning, because that the oil that you used last time is going to have that seasoning, and it may wind up being too salty for your taste. But we're gonna let that get hot. Like I said, it's on high. Put those fillets in it. Cook it on both sides, probably about 6 minutes on both sides. But like I said, I'll play it by ear. I'm gonna take those out and put them on my plate that I have here that's already lined with the kitchen towel for drainage purposes of the oil. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the my red sauce. Now I will say I already have some onions, bell peppers, and some garlic with a green pepper already sauteed. I did this last night, not even knowing that I was gonna do fish, but that's what I'm gonna use. So half the battle, that's over. Like I said, guys, anytime you can get in the kitchen and plan ahead, do things that you know you like. Like I love onions and bell peppers and all that. I could just take that, make a sauce, and just put it over rice with whatever meat that I'm gonna have if I decide to do a meat. It's all about getting in the kitchen and being creative. Whatever you can do that can aid you to help you out the next day, by all means do that. Put a little Cajun seasoning on there. Got about 4 minutes on this first side, guys. Cold here, happy is not breaking much. And why these citrus was a little bit faster than the outside. I said, guys, you gotta improvise. Do what you gotta do. The bag did say it is delicate. I'm ready for a little bit longer. You know what? You guys know I had to get that broken piece right. Got me. Alright, guys, this is the fish here. As you can see, we got about, let's see, this is like 2 whole pieces, and the other 2, they broke up, but they're still in decent sized pieces. It's still fish. I would say on a presentation scale, it's not that great, but I have tasted the fish, and it's good. It's very, very good. I mean, I'm definitely not going to throw it away because it broke up. Understand? But what I'm going to do, I'm actually debating right now whether or not I want to go ahead and make the red sauce and put the fish into it, because my goal was to have the fish whole, but maybe next time I could use a thicker fish like swahi, maybe that'll hold up the endurance. So since it's already breaking down, and then with the red sauce, you know, hey. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the red sauce, and then I will debate toward the end if I'm gonna incorporate the fish into it, because worst case scenario, I'm not gonna say worst case scenario. Good case scenario, we can just take the rice. I've already made some rice, and that red sauce can just be ladled on top of the rice, and then just have the little pieces of fish on the side. Like I said, guys, it is all about improvising, and that's what we do here in Michelle's Kitchen. Ideas being spontaneous in the kitchen, to so that it still works. All right, this red sauce, like I said, I have some green peppers, onions, plenty of garlic, which I sauteed last night, and I went ahead on and cut up another half an onion. So I thought I had tomato paste to make my red sauce. I don't, so guess what? I'm just going to use some ketchup. Guys, you have to learn to do what you got to do in your kitchen. When you run out, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm just going to put a little oil in here and let this heat up. Put a little oil in it. Take my pre-made mix of the onions and garlic and bell pepper. Put it in the pan. Add the fresh onions. And just let it cook down. And then I'll decide, once again, if I'm going to add that Pollock fish or not. Oh, I just love onions. Add a little bit more oil. Add some of that ketchup. You guys see that there? Go heavy with it. And just stir. Hope you guys can see it there. If I had had that tomato paste, it would have been a lot more redder, but this is, like I said, I just used some ketchup. Add a little bit of water. If you find it to be too bitter, you can do like a little sprinkle of sugar, just a little bit maybe. And I just added some salt. And I'm not going to put the fish in it. I'm actually going to incorporate this more on the rice and have the fish on the side. I think that's what I want to do. Since I didn't have that paste like I wanted. Turn this down just a little bit. Let's see here. It's good, spicy. A great added compliment. Okay, let me get a plate here to show you guys. Okay, happy eaters, here we have it. I went ahead on and fixed that plate. We have some white rice, and there is that red sauce mixture with the onions, the garlic, and the bell peppers in it. And also that Pollock on the side, just one piece of that. Can you guys get a bird's eye view? And that's it. Quick and simple meal. Great idea in Michelle's kitchen. Like I always say, guys, be good to yourself, then you can be good to others. Until next time, happy eats.